Little man, are you here to spy on Auntie? Little man, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Are you here to spy on your auntie? Auntie Andela? Why do you want to know what I wrote on my paper? Why do you want me to read what I wrote? Are you my overseer, little man? Are you my boss, supervisor? Are you my manager? Why do you want to know my business, little man? And why are you touching everything in my room? Why, especially as I've told you repeatedly, your sister too? I don't mind you touching my things. Go ahead, touch them, because that's what you do. But please, little man, please put it back where you found it. It's almost as though I have to draw lines around the objects in my room, so when you pick something up, you will see the line. You will know, oh, something is missing. You have to go find it like a puzzle piece to put back. Ay, ay, ay. Auntie has no children, and Auntie has many children, and Auntie has siblings' children. Siblings don't have children. Some of them do. I have many siblings. And then there are adopted children. You adopt the children in Africa. And they say, why didn't you adopt children in Dominica? Well, the thing is, Dominicans didn't really seem interested in knowing me. Really? And that included the men. The only Dominican man who showed interest in me wanted to move to Canada. That was his only interest. It wasn't me. It was a means to this end, to come here. And he also seemed to be really into big, beautiful women. Baby W's, of which I'm not. I'm actually quite small. I'm like a third of the size of a BBW, not even a half. So why would he, I see the picture of the woman he's interested in. All you see is a face. She's so big it seems you cannot see her whole body. So all she ever shows is the face, and so much cosmetics, so much makeup. I'm like, no. Why would this guy pursue me? He started to lure me with copper. He knows I love copper. So he has a copper collection he's trying to impress me with, I suppose. What is this, a bride price? That's his bride, the groom price? I have no idea. He showed me his copper. Now, someone showing me their copper collection does absolutely nothing for me, because I don't like other people's things as much as I love my own. Yes. And if I have copper, it's not for it to just sit there on display that has to be regularly dusted and polished. The copper, if I have it, it's going to be used. Pardon me. Have you heard of the healing properties of copper? Try to learn something. I'm about to open a bottle of sorrel, boozy sorrel. I'm stopping the drinking, but it's Christmas, New Year's. I don't celebrate these things, but I can celebrate these things somehow. What I'm celebrating is solitude, being alone over the holidays, where people feel a need to gather around with family and do things together. Their fakeness of the nonsense of it all. Silver bells ring-a-ling, and jingle bells. I don't know. I don't care for that. So I was here. What is exciting to me? Solid. You can do anything you want. Many people cannot be by themselves. They have to be out there with others. And there was a time, well, I've always been like this, able to be alone and enjoying it, but I'm also equally able to be with others. So I think I'm balanced. I can be with people, and then I can be alone. But when I'm with people, I'm often thinking, oh, I can't wait to get home, to be alone. Unless if I've had partners who was so amazing that it didn't matter that they were there. That's why I remain single for long periods of time, because the person has to be perfect. They got to be independent enough that they can be around me and not need me all the time and sucking mommy's titties like little babies. You know, when my little ones come here, they have their tablet that occupies them. I try to, give them the books, whether to read, coloring books, activity books. We have Play-Doh. We play basketball. I take the liner out of the garbage bin and we use that as the net. And we take turns shooting hoops. And, I would have loved to have had them with me in the garden, but the parents, and I would say more likely my brother, he made a big deal of keeping the children from me. I noticed they've been keeping, see, when the children were younger and more, cleaning diapers and runny nose and crying, always crying, a pain in the ass, these kids were as little ones. Terrible tools. Well, he would just not even give me a notice. He would just show up with the children. So I made a little noise about that. I said, you don't treat people like that. Just because I'm, single and married and childless doesn't mean that my time is of no value. How dare you? So I was pissed about it. He took us for granted, my mom and I. We didn't mind. What we would like is some respect and consideration. Hey, sis, I'm going to have the kids, but I have to work, or I got to go jerk off in a corner somewhere. I got to chase another skirt, or whatever the hell that nigga does, right? That's fine. Just tell me ahead of time. Don't tell me like 5 minutes, oh, I'm on my way to drop the kids off. I need you to watch them because blah, blah, blah. You don't even ask if you can. That's taking people for granted. Oh, yeah, okay. People don't like Adela. But it's not that they don't like Adela. In fact, they love Adela. But what they try to do, because Adela is so sweet, sweet as pie, they try to take advantage of Adela's generosity and kindness and soft heart. And so they try to push boundaries. Adela put up with a lot of shit. When you see Adela blow up, that's because you pushed too long and too hard. That means Adela has put up with a hell of a lot of shit from you. Yes, you. There's been a long line of you. You take advantage of good graces. You take advantage of kind-hearted people. You would do better with having people like yourself. People who have no consideration, no manners. They feel a sense of superiority, Somebody who can just drop the kids off whenever. That means they have no regard for you, your time, your energy, nothing. They just think so little of you. That's an asshole. Sometimes, unfortunately, we have them in our families. Then we decide, do you want to deal with an asshole or not? I keep my distance as much as possible. The people have their moments. People can appear to be nice. But when you observe them, right, the way they treat you, if somebody comes in, they know you like a clean place, they walk in, they know you don't wear shoes in the house, and they deliberately walk in the house with shoes on. Shoes they would take off in the summertime. When it's winter, big boots with snow and ice and shit, and they don't take it off, that is somebody that hates you. Or if they don't hate you, they have a demon controlling them that hates you. Why? Because I'm a child of God, honey. I'm a child of the Most High. Yes. I say source. I'm a child of source. So the demons are so irritated by my light that they try to find ways to upset me. When they do what they do, as soon as when they're doing it, or when I come and discover, I could tell immediately, oh, the demon was here. The demon's gone. I can get back to, because demons are dirty. Demons are filthy. They don't like clean surroundings. They like the muck, the mire. They'll be sucking up coochie that's menstruating and give you a big grin. Oh yeah, I'm a wild alpha male. And they'll be eating the booty like groceries, even if the booty smell like doo-doo. Because, well, look what comes through. They will do these things. They will show you how nasty they are. They'll get the filthiest hoe right off the street Boom, they're doing it, they're eating it, they're touching it, they're sniffing it. They think they're in heaven. Why? They're intoxicated. Oi, leave me alone, okay? People do some dumb shit to me and I talk about it. That's all. Sometimes I even take pictures. I got some evidence, right? Screenshots and whatnots. But yeah, this is Domina Della Pia, Mystery Sasha Storm, and I'm basically here as an observer. Most people aren't like me. There are people who observe like me and others who don't. Oh yes, I was going to open a bottle of sorrel. I believe it's 63 proof alcohol content of that Caribbean rum. I think it's from Jamaica or Trinidad. And yeah, we're gonna do a little damage. But I noticed the alcohol no longer really affects me. Like I don't really feel drunk or much of a buzz, just slight. Like it's hardly having an effect. What it does have an effect on is me internally. So that's where you got to be mindful, right? And maybe somebody who's not thinking, if they drink and they're not really feeling drunk, they will keep drinking until they feel drunk. Now I know that no, for some reason, my system is not processing alcohol as it used to in the past, and like magic mushrooms or the psychedelics, these things have no effect on me. I'm so close to God. And God's like, you don't need that shit. So it's like, well, why are you about to open this bottle of sorrel? Well, it's just something about, I wouldn't even say so much tradition as habit. Bad habits, in fact. So let's just say that on this note, the year 2022, it's been a horrendous year of lies, deceit, thieving, thievery, theft, and those who believe they are superior to others, that are always the nastiest, filthiest ones. They call them elites. And there are some of our people who want to be like those elites. So guess what? If you're close to them, they're going to treat you the same way. What do you think these people are like wherever they are in life? Whatever their position, title, or name. They're going to be assholes. Because they have no heart, they have no soul, they have very bad minds. They don't embrace source. They don't love God. In fact, like I said, they like filth, disgusting, nasty conditions, vomit, blood, guts. They love the streets. They're for the streets. They're about the streets, yes. But they like to leave the streets and come and mess you up. They are drawn to you knowing that you're not like that, but they want to mess you up. Be mindful. Yes. Be mindful even of those who they live to control others because they lack control of themselves. They lack self-control. I hear that many of these people in high places are minor attracted persons. I say this because when I was younger and doing advocacy, I was so much an activist, and my big thing was being against. At the time, it was called pedophilia. Okay, I was against pedophilia. I spoke up against this. This is one of the main reasons why I'm shadow banned, blocked, restricted all over the freaking interwebs. They don't like me. You see, I'm supposed to push that agenda. Like even Celine Dion was in this, doing these children for some design of fashion. She was manufacturing, producing for children, a children's clothing line that is all black and skull and listen. I did that as a young adult when I was in the punk rock. That was my own choosing, though. But to see her as a mother and a role model and so-called, well, an artist, celebrity, she has influence, and I mean, I didn't like to see that. And many of those mothers in Hollywood, they are going towards that demonic realm. They are in it, deep in it. They all do the little signs and the symbols, and they're in it because it gives them what they want, the fame and the fortune. This is what I wanted more than anything. Source ensures that I receive exactly what I need. What I've needed more than anything was peace and joy, happiness, abundance. Basically, everything I need comes to me, and everything I need to know is revealed. So, whereas in the past I would come across stories that are negative, they make you emotional, they stir something in you. You get angry, you get upset, you get sad, you get emotional. Now I know to dance a little sidestep, to scroll past, to continue going, to continue moving forward, moving ahead, continue rising, go up, go up, go up. Yes. And don't pay attention to the negativity, because what they are distractions. They are there as obstacles in your path. Be mindful of this. I certainly am. And as a ram and as a dragon, I will bust through things. Ram. I will burn shit down. I will burn bridges if necessary. Someone who knew me, well, he did not know me as well as he thought he did. People always think they know me. They don't know me, but anyway. He said to me, Adela, you're the only person I know who will tell the boss to take their job and shove it up their A. And the boss will say, so when you're coming back? Yes, it happened. There was a very annoying supervisor. His father was my boss, but he was left there. And I had to train that supervisor, who then became my boss. And he was annoying me. He was always taking my Cosmopolitan magazine and disappearing into the bathroom, no doubt, jerking off. I'd be like, where's my magazine? Oh, Ernest took it. Ernest took it? Why? Where? He gone to the bathroom. Why? He took my magazine to the bathroom. Good Lord. I don't want that back. You're going to have to buy me a new one. I'm Domina Della Pie, Mistress Sasha Storm. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, comment or not. It's all good. Happy New Year for me will be in March. But for you all, enjoy it. Don't get too drunk, too high, or too effed by, you don't like to pick up a lot of trash out in these streets.